Hello. Welcome back. So this is part 2. I'm not going to take this. This is part 2. So I just did a quick full moon Celtic cross, where is the collective at the moment, and turned into a because obviously the whole world is affected by the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, and the outcome card was of this last Celtic cross was the King of Swords. So, you know, that's a new reign of a masculine, and let's hope it's also talking to the divine masculine coming up to the fore. That would be good. So, yeah, we're going to see about this, see what happens next in terms of the King of Swords for the collective. Let's have a look. There we go. That was it. So, covering. Interesting. Crossing. Did I do crossing on the other one? I think I did. Above. I didn't. Below. Behind. Before. Oh well, no one's perfect, eh? So, I'll come back into it. So, covering the King of Swords that we've got here, explaining more about that situation, is we've got that 7 of Pentacles that we just had for the for what the world wants, which is, you know, to have that more spiritual, more richer, actually, future. I say richer because Pentacles are all to do with earth, with growing things, with vocation. So, you know, I think people want to be healthier, you know, healthier physically and happier spiritually. And the card crossing that is the Queen of Pentacles, and that's that legacy, you know, of that strong kind of Commonwealth thing. And when I say Commonwealth, I mean Imperial Commonwealth, because it was the Queen's wealth, it wasn't the commoner's wealth. You know, it's just a misnomer, isn't it? Anyway, to throw us off track, and interestingly, yeah, so the conscious mind is still that of, you know, change and loss, but with some hope. And the subconscious mind of the collective is still the 8 of Wands. You know, that's the same card in the same position. Like, people are going to start to learn to communicate and get on a lot more easily, a lot more better now, I think, now that change is in the air. The recent past moving up to that 7 of Cups. So again, we've got that choice thing, but also it's like, which way should we go? What should we do? There's that snake there, you know, what's the best choice? There's been all that uncertainty in why for. You know, what with COVID and all that carry on, there has been for quite some time. But that has also made a lot of us go inwards. And, you know, people are starting to have their spiritual awakenings that they might not have otherwise had. I know that certainly I've got much more in touch with Creator Source and all that good stuff that I had been led to believe was non-existent, you know, when they took the Lord's Prayer out of primary school and stuff like that. And everyone's like, no, God doesn't exist. It's like, oh, okay then. But actually, that is not what I believe now. It's almost the biggest lie ever sold. And we're all going to see it. You know, the devil's real, and so is God. But the other lie, maybe the second biggest lie, is that, you know, you can't actually sell your soul to the devil. He can just make you believe you have. You can reclaim yourself back to God at any time, at any moment. Anyway, always, God always will have you back if you are sincere and you want to be a child of God. It's, you know, it's welcome home, no matter what you've done. You know, this is where we should all be having grace and compassion, no matter what we believe about the wrongdoings of others. It's not ours to judge. You know, we don't have to accept it, and we don't have to look at it. We don't have to, you know, unless it's our job to actually be dealing with that. We have no right to get upset. You know, if you're upset, it's probably due to something that happened to you at some point in your life. It's quite often got very little to do with the person that you're angry at. Is they're usually just a placeholder for your own trauma. You know, that's how it works. And I think I don't really know what I just said there. And I think we have to stop. Yeah, it's looking that in the face and saying, no, thank you, no, you're not gonna. It literally is like like in the Western movies, you know. And it gets to the end, you got the baddie, and you got John Wayne, or not Dean Martin, or James Stewart, or whomever, not Cliff Richard, he wasn't in the, what's his name, you know, with a cigar, and the Adam's apple, and Dirty Harry, and all that. You know, they get to the baddie at the very end, and they've got him in their sights, you know, and they can kill him, but like they don't, even though they really want to, because then that would make them as bad. And that's really what it's really that simple, you know. White hats, black hats, it's just that simple. Do you want to live with yourself or not? Because, you know, yeah, there lies madness. Anyway, so what's next? Let's see. Attitude. Yeah. So, so the attitude is everybody's got to get to work. And also, you know, it's like, this one is Eight of Pentacles. It's like, what do you want, you know? I mean, you've had the choice in the Seven of Pentacles here. And it's like, right, okay, you've got to think hard about what you want. Now you've got to work on it. Now you've got to take action towards, now you've made the wish, now you're going to take, you know, set your intentions and take the steps. And, you know, start working on it towards your better future. What does the world have to say about that, I wonder? So it's changing of the guard. 9 of Wands. You know, we're all waiting to see what happens next. But we're ready. We're willing. We're able. And hopes and wishes. 7 of Swords. So that's for all the it is for all the dark, nefarious stuff to be uncovered, for, you know, the lies and the secrets to be exposed. That's what we want. That's what we're waiting for. That's just what it is. That's what that card means. I'm not going to dress it up or play around with it for whomever, you know. Okay, and the outcome. 7 of Wands. We're really going to have to find the peace and serenity within ourselves, you know, and decide what we're working towards. You know, it's that there's been loads of 7s, lots of spirituality in this one, but it really is about each one of us learning to become sovereign within our own rights and supporting each other to do that, you know, to be sovereign and to respect boundaries and you know, not be, you know, she's happily blissful in a world of her own. Why would you want to come along and pop that bubble? How does that make your life better? You know? So, yeah. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. When all this is over, it's going to be party time. When people see how much easier it is when we work together, when we get together, when we put our minds and our thoughts and our hearts and our communities back together, yeah, it gets better. It does get better. Okay, so that's that. Although underneath that card there is death and rebirth, so it couldn't be more apt than that. I'll leave it there, I think. Thank you so much for listening. Like, share, subscribe, leave comments, give me ideas, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. You never know, it might happen. Lots of love.